friends, I know you are leading your life with full of purpose and enthusiasm to manifest your goal in your life. You must be craving for, you must be looking for your love. You may be trying to convince him or her to accept you as a better part of your life, or you are doing something good to achieve some success in your life. Today, I want to discuss something about this my ultimate goal of our life, that is something associated with the ultimate purpose of our life, why we are born in this on this planet. Myself Chandan Mishra. I'm introducing you on the behalf of Vidya Vandana project. It's a sustainable personality development program, and currently we have our own project office for research and development at Gully number 11, Bengali Colony, Burari, New Delhi 110084. You can know about us on my website at www.ckmishra.com. Our another website are www.vardhankendrad.com. To consult me regarding some details, some special ideas, whatever you have, you can call me on a number. It's +91 8860 901. So dear friends, let's start our topic. This my ultimate goal. What is the ultimate purpose of life? So today we will discuss about this topic. So let's evaluate the topic theme one by one in a sequence, so that how it is important for you. You know, the ultimate goal means the goal you have set for your life. It is okay. You are trying to live, you are trying to achieve that target, that success, that goal, whatever you set for your life. But now it is your time to decide, to disintegrate and to differentiate between your goal as well as your ultimate goal. So today we will discuss about this topic. Our module objectives are to help you to support so that you can review your own dreams, like what kind of dreams you are having and what you want to achieve in your life. To help you to plan for accomplishment of your own dream and to identify and review the true purpose of your life, that what you want to achieve in your life ultimately. After having all those success in your life as you have decided for yourself, so you have to think that how you are going to achieve this purpose. So you have to think, and this module objective means to tell you that your true purpose of life, it should not be something material accomplishment in your life. It should give you some greater purpose so that you can manifest that you are component, you are the integral part of the God particle, as we know that we are souls. So you have to manifest that reality in this world. Then, to assess your own potential to achieve success in your life, and dear friends, you have to define your success parameters also, that when you could consider yourself as a success one. Then you have to develop your own action plan to fulfill own dreams, that how you are going to accomplish your dream. You have to make your own action plan accordingly. Then to identify key indicators of one success, that how you can find that you are successful or you are moving towards your success. You have to decide, you have to think about this. Then to set benchmark to evaluate one's performance, like once you are doing something, you want to evaluate your own performance. So there should be some benchmark which could help you to identify, which could help you to understand that how you can consider yourself as a successful person. To understand the interrelationship of success and contentment, like if you find yourself as a successful person, it should give you some contentment in your life. It doesn't matter you became an IAS officer but your lover is not supporting you, not talking to you. It is important to focus on your love, because you will have to lead your life with your love. That is okay. It may be perception for someone else, but someone may also think that you should focus on your work and these things are subsidiary, this will come in your life later. So it should be his or her own decision, own perception, but he should feel great and honor about his own decision of life and how he feel after achievement of that goal. That is not important for us, for the person. And to explore the and observe the call of conscience for purposeful action, you have to understand, you have to observe the call of conscience, that what your heart is speaking to you, what your mind is telling you, that is different thing, but what your heart, what your conscience is telling you to do. If you will follow that call of conscience, then certainly you will get greater satisfaction in your life. You should think about that. And to understand the importance of short-term goals, dear friends, we must fix some short-term goals for our life. Suppose you want to score 100% marks in your final examinations for the test you are preparing for or the course you are doing, or you may opt for the same for your children's. So you should guide yourself. You should control your own thinking and action, that you have to improve your performance rapidly. Suppose you score 60% in previous exams and this times you are dreaming to achieve 100%, then you have to start it from the first unit test. You can go through a series of all those test papers, test series, and you can evaluate your performance. In this manner, you have to fix your short-term goals so that you can achieve that set target for your life. So let's start it. And the ultimate goal. So it's well defined. I found this like a definition about that ultimate goal, that the ultimate goal is the goal one will seek to fulfill above all other goals. Suppose and focus on these words. I repeat this. I paraphrase this one. That one will seek to fulfill above all other goals. Whatever goal you have found, whatever goal you have set for your life, the ultimate goal will supersede all those goals. So it's the fundamental goal used to formulate even what other goals and adopt one's ultimate goal. And the ultimate goal is one which all is said and done, an individual shout to accomplish with his life. At the end of your life, how you want to feel about yourself, how you want to think about your own accomplishment of life. What else could give you greater satisfaction, greater purpose, and greater contentment in your life? You have to decide, you have to find. And if you have clear-cut perception about this, then you could live your life purposefully. Whatever you will achieve, that will give you greater satisfaction in your life. It may seem a kind of failure for others because they are not thinking from your point of view, but it will give you greater satisfaction, greater contentment, because you know the purpose, the intention of your work, why you have taken this decision and why you followed this path rather than following the same trend that other people are following. So you have to find, you have to think. Then we have to accept that irreversibility of time. My dear friends, whatever decision you have taken in your past and whatever are the outcomes or consequences of that decision, you could not alter. Mind it, I repeat that, you could not alter that decision. You could not alter the impact or consequences of your past action. So it's well said that this nanosecond, the moment when you are watching this video, when you are just listening my points, my words, I just spoke point. If you have listened this word point at this point of time, that like this second, it's an integral part of our life. Mind it, it's an integral part of our life. We could not alter. We have to think how we are utilizing our time properly to achieve the ultimate purpose of our life. We can't even reverse a single nanosecond of our life. We can't. We have to accept that. And we have to adjust and calibrate our own thinking and action accordingly so that we can achieve greater success in our life. So to leave it again, we could not alter a single nanosecond. We have to accept this and we have to be aware about these things. Hence, it becomes important for us to reevaluate our course of action. Like whatever action we have taken in the past, if that would have this kind of impact or consequences on our life, could we change all those actions? Could we change our own thinking process? Could we change how we perceive about life, how we feel about life? What are our attitude towards different incidents and circumstances of our life? Could we change that? It's up to you, and you have to think that you can change this. You have to learn those techniques so that you can change your own mind mood. Like you are feeling differently at different point of time, but you have to feel different to get some greater success, to get that emotional momentum, so that you have to work on yourself so that you can find and you can calibrate your own course of action, as well as your decision matters a lot. So you have to think, you have to reevaluate your decisions you have taken in the past, and you have to take some corrective measures to rectify your own decision in the short term of time. Suppose you have taken some bad decision around 6 months ago and still it is having some impact in your life. So what else you can do? You can take a right decision at this point of time, and ultimately when the time will come, when negative impact of your previous actions, previous decisions might decline, and you could get some good results based on your this positive action, positive directions, positive decisions. So you have to think, you have to plan accordingly. So thing is that we can alter our decision and take U-turn. Suppose if you have different perception about some person, that the person loves me and I'm in love with the person, but it's only your own self-musing. You are thinking, you are craving about the person, you are dying for someone, but someone is not aware about you. Even someone is receiving a lot of all such messages, all such things, but he could not think that someone like you is craving for him or her. So what else you have to do? You have to alter your decision. Okay, it's okay. Let it be like this, that I am a follower, I am a fan of the person, and I have to accept my own reality, and whatever offer God has given us, we can find, we can explore the love which we are craving for from the offerings of our own associated and fellow beloved one. You can accept that, you can take your own way, you can have your own life with purposefully enjoyed through love and prosperity. You should think about this. You can take this U-turn also. So it's all about irreversibility of time. You have to think, you have to decide accordingly. Then just think, alas, we could have changed our decision by reverse time travel in our life lived so far, but we can't. It's reality. But we can monitor and plan our current course of action. Whatever action we are taking, we can monitor, we can plan. Okay, we are moving towards good direction, we are taking some good action. We are determined with our own action and our own plan that we are accomplishing our own goal, and our course of action will be aligned accordingly with reference to our present circumstances. But the circumstances which we are leading, the circumstances which we are suffering around, we have to change that. We have to think that how we are going to improve our circumstances and quality of our life. If we are curious about this, if we are conscious about this, then certainly you can improve your life. Certainly you could have a good life ahead. So you have to think about your own present circumstances and try to improve it for optimum production, optimum productive utilization of your time, your life. This life, once spent, will never get back. Friends, you might be 10, 20, 30, 50 or 60 years old, but you could not reverse the time. Even you could not reverse the action of your time, your past. Whatever you dreamed to achieve in your childhood, you could not do the same thing again. So you have to find the time which you are posing at this point of time, and it's uncertain that how long you will live. You have to accept this reality also. So whatever you are doing, you should try to utilize for your time, for the optimum productivity, so that your life will become that much of momentum and success to you, which will give you optimum contentment in your life. So we have to think, and this is not only for ourselves, we have to think about the people associated with us, the people who are a stranger to us. We have to think about that how our action is going to change their course of action, their time, their life, their quality of life, their thinking, and how it is going to impact the quality of life of our forefathers, our like offsprings. We have to think about this. So you are monitoring and planning your own life. You have to be conscious. Now you have to feel that you are unique. You know, people used to say that I am different. You do whatever you want to do, I am different. Because he is having or she is having different perception about life. She may have different priority about her life, or he may have different thinking, different planning, different perception, different mindset due to his own birth, location, and all those born and brought up environment to whom he or she grown up. So you have to think, and we all human beings are different from each other. We have to accept that. Even the genetic makeup of two siblings also varies. Even they are clones, then there are also some variation. And DNA fingerprinting technology also reveals that we are different from each other. And this is the very truth and reality of our very existence. So we could not find any identical person like us. in the context of our thinking, our appearance, our behavior, our perception, yes, we can accept that, we can expect that people could calibrate their own thinking, their own feeling pattern up to some extent with our own, based on his or her affection towards me or towards you. But you could not dominate, you could not expect that he or she is behaving with you in that stereotype which you have set in your mind, that the person should behave like this, he should be responding like this. It won't work. You may spoil your relationship. What else you can do? You can perform your own duty. You can do your best. But you could not expect the same from the others. And in this manner, if you don't have any expectation from the person, then you could have a successful and peaceful life. You have to think about this. Dear friends, we must keep in mind about the reality of our existence at this nanosecond of time. Again, I am repeating about this nanosecond of time. The time when you are thinking about someone, the time when you are feeling about someone, the time when you are watching this video, the time whatever you are doing. If you will remain aware about the time, you will utilize your time properly, and you have to accept that you are yawning. If you are going to take the decision at this point of time after watching this video, then certainly you could become a different one. Running course of time, you have to think. Now, as a research by scientists across the world about evolution of humans, from pre-existing human predecessors, it goes around 3,15,000 years back from present. It means like around 3,15,000 years back from present, like our predecessors has started evolving human civilizations, human society, and since that long we are staying on this planet from different continents. Our ancestors evolved through different civilization practices. We have to think. We are following them, but we have to change our course of action, our thinking, to make this world a better place to live. We have to think. Just think about the origin of life on this planet Earth. It's estimated around 4.4 billion years ago. But you think that there are some concepts discussed earlier that this life forms is a kind of reflection of God within, in different living forms. So we have to accept that someone has created this beautiful planet and there is a God who is taking care of all these self-sustainable living process. So think about this. How you are thinking, how you are feeling about this, it hardly matters, but you have to accept the reality that God exists. And think about human and biodiversity. We as a Homo sapiens are among the 1.5 million documented living species on our planet Earth. We are one among them. Billions of humans have already died before our birth on this planet Earth. Because humans are living on this planet Earth since long time, since long duration. So if you will think about this, you will find it that yes, of course it is happening accordingly, that like billions and billions of humans have already died on this planet Earth before our birth, and it will continue. But there are some life lessons from their own living. There are some ideologies, some values, some philosophies, some principles discussed by them to make our life happy, make our life healthy, make our life prosper. If we are focusing about them, if we are considering their significance for our life, we are accepting them, then certainly it will help us to improve the quality of our life. Many of us believe in incarnation of souls, rebirth of a spirit in different living forms, and existence of God. Like the way how I am living, how you are living, we have incarnated on this planet Earth. We might have thousands and thousands of our pre-birth also in different life forms, probably, or in the form of humans too, and we may have another life forms also on this planet Earth. We have to think about incarnation of souls. There are some like concept associated with rebirth of a spirit, that is spirit rebirth also. Whatever soul we are resembling in this body, in this form, it will reborn again. We have to think that. And you may have your soulmates also. And we have to accept about the existence of God. But few fellow humans also believe that there is no God, no spirit, no souls. They have their own life standard perception. I don't want to talk more about that at this point of time. But many of us believe possibilities of life on other planets of this universe also, and many deny the same. We have to accept that. Now just think about that civilization and its impact. Like your civilization and impact of civilization on our life, on this future. Dear friends, our ancestors have developed differences. Like if you are staying in different continent on this planet Earth, then your ancestors might have developed different living standards, different practices, and you may belongs from different civilization. You might have different religion, customs, rituals, traditions, languages, caste, class, culture, and dynasties, and it is being continued since countless generations so far, and we are following that trend, that stereotype developed by our ancestors, and we have to accept that the concept of coexistence of men and women in the society, it has some different rituals, some different protocols established in different continents of the world. Like they have institutionalized their coexistence of man and woman member of the human race through diversified type of relationship and protocols. Like if you will have such kind of association with the woman or the man, then you could be considered as mother, father. You could be like a son, sibling, your forefather, your in-laws, or your like sibling, or they may be your cousins, or they are your better half, your partner. So it is pre-decided based on some protocol and some limitations of relationship among humans. It is decided, but it also varies from place to place. There are different kind of social norms and practices are being followed by people across the world. But we have to think we all belong to any of these anthropogenic systems from our birth. Like your caste, your class, my caste, my class. I may be from a Brahmin family, I may be Mishra. You may be from like a Rajput family, you may be considered as Ahluwalia or something else. You may be considered as Sarma, Rajput, whatever you are thinking. It is a different thing. You may be Rocky, you may be Diana, you may be Olena, you may be Heather Manchester, you may be Sally Rosa. You are different. Your names are different, but you are reflecting, you are resembling some different anthropogenic system from our birth. Now just think about biological classification of humans. The very concept of classification is based on similarities and differences. However, we all humans have same natural instinct as other life forms. Natural instincts, just think about natural instincts like the crave, the feeling of thirst for eating, copulation, population, reproduction, all those things are approximately similar to other livings also. So we have to consider them also, like their all such instincts are also important, and we should remain sensitive about their needs and their existence, their relevance for the existence of life on this planet Earth. Based on our natural similarities, we are classified as Homo sapiens by our scientists. We all are classified as Homo sapiens. It doesn't matter whether you belong to Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, or Ishai caste or class or religion, but we have to accept that we are human, we are Homo sapiens. And this classification was executed by our scientists. And we must remember that they were also among the humans of their contemporary time, although scientists. Think about Carolus Linnaeus. He just founded this biological classification for the classification of animals. But we are among this living system. We are among animals. We pose our own class, our own place in the civilization as a Homo sapiens, and we should not discriminate among ourselves. It doesn't matter like whether you have white skin, whether you have black skin, whether you hail from China, whether you hail from USA, or you are from America, you are from South Africa, you are from India, you are from other parts. But some systems are developed, some protocols are developed for the safety of the people, for the safety of the life of the people. Unless and until people are accepting this basic fact that we all are human and we all have equal right to live on this planet, whether it doesn't matter whether we have different physical appearance, we may have different body color, we may have different like genotype, but we all are human and we are supposed to live on this planet Earth equal. We must accept that, and we must remember that they were also among the human of their contemporary times. Now just think about another component whatever is happening on this world. It is about ongoing war to retain differences. You know friends, our ancestors have already fought millions of wars in past to retain our anthropogenic differences. And this series of wars is still going on different forms around us, maybe in the form of hate speech, maybe in the form of political rivalry, maybe in form of real war, but this war is going on. Maybe in the form of restraints about some social behavior, that you are not supposed to discuss with someone like this, you are not supposed to talk to someone like this, you are not supposed to marry someone, you are not supposed to express your love for someone, you may not supposed to pairize some people belong from different continent or from different religion, you may not pray for the welfare of the people residing in the territory of that so-called enemy country. There are a lot of restrictions on our behavior, on our conscience by our this so-called human-based behavior like structures and systems. But we must think that most of us have already nurtured our own immediate and associated human about these anthropogenic similarities and differences among us. Like we have been taught about all these things. Oh, you should think about the welfare of this particular continent only. You should not think about others. You should feel that protectionism. You should think that extreme nationalism. You should have some respect towards your own dignity about your motherland, but never ever it is ever taught by anyone to hate any person on the basis of their nationality. We believe in one world family, so we have to think, we have to act, we have to think accordingly that we are contributing to make this world a better place to live for our like offsprings. So think about this. Now our life and our action, it is up to us. Like except few members of our contemporary world, almost all of us are leading our life to maintain this status quo. It means the differences, but there are a few members who is beyond from all such like differences barrier of their thinking. They are thinking, they are acting to bring this world closer, to remove the barrier of territory, language, nationality, to make this world a better place to live. There are several such organizations working for that, and one among such organizations is World Constitution and Parliamentary Association. I will name a few people to whom I am personally connected with, like Sri Ravi Shankarji's organization, The Art of Living. He is like promoting this concept of natural living practices as well as yoga, pranayam, dhyan, spirituality to lead a happy and prosperous life across the world without having any restrictions of that barrier. Just think about like Patanjali being led by Swami Ramdev. He is leading this principle on the basis of Ayurveda, and he is preaching, he is conducting some workshops, and his medicinal plants are like his medicinal productions are being exported across the world so that it could give some like greater health benefit to the others. Swami Agnivesh is a like well-renowned social worker, and he's from Arya Samaj from India. He also promoting about the same concept of universal brotherhood on the basis of similarities among people rather than thinking about differences. Dalai Lamas are also promoting about all those natural values, all those spiritual values. Just think about Pope Francis. He also used to maintain that we all belong to same Father God, and we have to do something best to accept that uniqueness, that belongingness among us, and we have to follow the path as led by Jesus for sacrifice for the welfare of the people. So think that as similar to other living species of this planet, we too have a limited lifespan. We could not remain here for long. We may have 20, 50, 80, 100 or 150 years, maximum 200 years. Few people believe that some people are leading their life since last 200 years. It's still a mystery, but there are some sculptures which mention that people may have such kind of like a long life also. Just think about, but whatever it is, it's a limited lifespan. And it is remarkable and ultimate truth of our life that whoever is born will die certainly on any uncertain moments. You know, friends, why I discuss about all these parameters, like we are from Homo sapiens family, there are different civilizations, behaviors, norms, caste, class, so on. And about life, I am telling about life span. Because if you will know about all these things, if you will review about all these things, then you will find that how you are thinking about your life, whether it has right perception or not, whether you should think in such a manner or not, or whether you should change your own thinking, your own course of action. Now, our own living principles. This is the ultimate point which decide the destiny of our life, that how we will lead our life. We also believe in the reality of our life, that we are living this life on our own living principles. Your own living principles. Like you want to lead this life with this principle that you will contribute a lot for social welfare, for the welfare of the people around you. You may have your own living principle that I have to earn more as much as I can. It doesn't matter whether it is going to hurt someone's sentiments, whether someone is getting some loss due to this, whether someone is dying out of that butter or bread for one time, but I have to fetch that money at any means, by doing anything. You may have your own living principles, but this living principle is going to decide about your life, about contentment in your life, and about your impact on the people and surrounding. You have to think whether you are posing the principle for your life for some productive manner, or it has some negative significance for the society, for others. You think, you have to decide your principle of life. You have to realize that we all are human. We have to realize that you are one among human, and your ultimate goal is to make this world a better place to live, rather than thinking about differences and creating differences. Mind it, think it. The next thing is that you have to monitor the impact of your own living principle continuously. If you will practice continuously, then you can recheck, you can tune, you can calibrate your action. Oh, this was a kind of deviation in my thinking and my action. I should rectify this, I should correct this, I should behave like this. Then you have to explore universally acceptable answers for few questions for this life. Like, as above mentioned circumstances are applied to all of us, we can support each other to find universally acceptable answers to the very important question for us. And this important question for us is, what is the ultimate goal for humans, as he or she may claim himself or herself as a member of most superior living species and representative of God on this planet Earth. So your ultimate goal, to claim that you are superior living species and representative of God on this planet Earth. So how will it happen? You have to deserve, you have to learn all those heavenly practices, values, and you have to act accordingly, so that people around you will find a reflection of God in your behavior, in your thinking. And as a Homo sapiens, before answering the above stated question, we must review and conceive the core perception about our scientific position in this living system as Homo sapiens. and keep all other anthropogenic classification aside. Just like delete all those differences in your mind based on your religion, caste, class, nationality, territory, language, economical background, or whatever you are thinking as a parameter for your differences from others. Just forget about all those things and just think that you are a human, you are a Homo sapiens. If you will think and you will find the ultimate goal of your life, that you have to lead your life in such a manner so that you can represent your life that yes, I am representing God on this planet Earth. Yes, I am one among the supreme species of this planet Earth, and this is the ultimate goal of my life. You have to think. Now, there is an exercise which could help you to find more, to think more about your ultimate purpose of your life. These questions will help you to assess about your goals, and you have to go through this exercise. Think to clear your perspective about life, how you are thinking about your life. There are some basic questions like what are your dreams? Now after watching this presentation, you have to rethink, rewrite your dreams. Like, okay, this is a perfect dream and I should continue for that, or you should change your dream also. How can you fulfill your dream? You can change the course of action also for this one, because we discussed about some decision making capacity also. And what do you want to become in your life? You have to think. You have to think why you want to become that. Then are you eligible to qualify all mandatory to achieve your target or goal? Why? If you will think, then you will strategy, then you will make some plan, and certainly it will help you to achieve that goal. The next one is how you are planning, how you are preparing to qualify the test for your dream career. Whatever you want to be. Are you taking right measure? Are you correcting your mistakes? Are you rectifying your behavior, your action? Are you trying to improve yourself or not? If you are doing that, then certainly you will achieve that target, that goal. Then, what are the key indicators of your progress towards your dream career? Suppose you are getting some good indications, positive indications from the target, from the purpose of your life, then certainly it will help you. Then how can you evaluate your performance towards accomplishment of your life? To evaluate your performance towards accomplishment of your life, you have to think that yes, I have to believe like this, I have to feel like this, I have to behave like this, so that you can evaluate your performance towards accomplishment of your life, whether it is materialistic desire which you are loving for, or you are craving for your love, or you want to achieve some good success in your life. Whatever you want to achieve, you have to evaluate your performance. The next one is how your success will give you contentment. You have to think about this, that suppose you achieve that target, the purpose which you are seeking for, you are craving for, you are preparing for long, then how it will help you to impact, how it will help you to impact and improve the quality of your life. If you will think, you will have clear-cut perception about this, then you will find that it is helping you to get and to take that decision appropriately. Then what are your personal desires to contribute for society? If you will think about this, then certainly you will find that yes, I am doing something good for the society and I have so and so plan, and if I have to achieve the target, then certainly I will be doing this purpose for the society. You have to think what are your short-term goals for next 3 months. If you will plan that these are my short-term goals for next 3 months, then you can plan for your day, you can plan for your weeks, and you will achieve greater purpose, greater success in your life. So think like this. The next one is like you have to review the learning from this presentation. You have to try to utilize it in your life and send your question and comments if you want to ask some more about these things, and you can visit for more details on our project. It's Vidya Vandana project. You can visit our website www.ckmishra.com or www.vardhankendrad.com. So dear friends, good luck for your life, and we'll meet again with a new topic, new presentation to help you to shake and to review the thinking process, how you are thinking, to get an imprint of your mind process, your mind mapping. So you will think, you will evaluate your own emotions accordingly to improve the quality of your life. Good luck. This is all about today's presentation. You are listening to CK Mishra. We'll meet again with a new topic, new presentation concept to help you to manifest your dream and reality in your life. Good luck for that. Bye-bye. Take care.